All right, let's have a look at Netflix. Netflix reported earnings this week. The stock was down almost 10% after earnings the other day. And what I'd like to do is just spend a couple minutes kind of going through how we can just through a pure price action perspective, which I always say is just one input into sort of an analysis model, but an important one nonetheless because it's the ultimate arbiter. But how we can use price action to kind of see what might be next for the stock. So in this case, you can see the stock sort of oscillating up and down over the years as stock prices tend to do. Obviously, most notably and obviously, the stock basically began a essentially new bull market back in 2022, and that still keeps sort of paying the bulls. What I blended in here is a very simple 150 period moving average to kind of give people a little bit of perspective. And you can see that we've had several times where Netflix either found support at that moving average or barely broke below it and then back up. So I'm gonna just quickly focus on that point. Now, you can see if we zoom in a bit closer, and I'll go back to the longer term chart, this has once again just happened right now. We broke below that moving average. And of course, the question is it different this time? Meaning, are we going to sort of stay below that for now? The big difference that I see between, and again, this is just simple price action analysis. The big difference I see between the breakdown now below this 150 period moving average and the previous couple of times when I tried that is that now it's happening and so far succeeding out of a consolidation period, which is basically to say that if you look at previous times where that happened, the stock didn't actually break below sort of the support or consolidation periods for more than even just a few hours, right? It basically held, except for here, but here there was no consolidation period. It just ended up breaking lower. But here you've got defined lines in the sand where you can see it ended up holding that support line for the most part. But now I think we're seeing an actual clean break of that moving average, 150 period moving average, and at least so far on a one-day basis, an end of one-day basis, we've broken below. Given the fact that this moving average has been so important for a couple of years, I would like to see where this stock is trading at the end of a week. So on an end of week basis, I'd like to see if Netflix still holds below, let's call it $1,150 or so dollars. I know this is a very high-priced absolute stock, so it may not be all that interesting to many people that are trading, but nonetheless, I think an important analysis on price action. So from my perspective, I'd like to see if this ends up holding below what now has been a broken support, but if it holds below here on an end of week basis, I think that's probably would be then more conducive to lower prices for Netflix, or at least not a V-shaped reversal right away. Hope it helps. We'll see you in the next video. If this video helped you, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, you give us a thumbs up like, and if you want to see this approach in action, you will want to join us in our Set the Market morning call, which happens at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday through Thursday. Make sure you join us for that in the link down below. Again, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.